Hey there everybody, how's it going? My name is Temril, and today is a video that I really did not think I would ever end up making, but I guess it came down to this point and I need to just have a little sit down and talk to y'all, explain exactly what is going through my mind and what the title of this video means. And basically, I am feeling a burnout from Skyrim. After playing Skyrim for probably 2 years at this point, not just playing, but like live streaming and making videos on it, publicizing Skyrim over on the channel for 2 years, I'm starting to feel kind of burnt out from the game. Not the game overall, but just through the motion of the ocean that I already do with a new beginning, a new start, alternative character, and playing around with similar mods and going through similar quest lines and talking to similar NPCs and repeating the things that I've already done before with previous characters. While the world of Skyrim still feels the same and still is breathtaking with all the mods that I get and everything, and it's still fun for me to play Skyrim, I find myself having a little bit more fun doing things in the background rather than playing live and actual recording, because I get to do a lot of the fun stuff to set up the character for this epic adventure, and then I sit down and I start realizing how boring it feels to just go through the same side quest lines I've already done before, the ones I already experienced, and seeing similar areas without too much of a change. I mean, obviously a lot of this stuff with the Skyrim Special Edition have been overhauled like crazy, and there are some bugs here and there, like you may be seeing in the video right now, possibly, with Mule. She's having some sort of bugs regarding her face and the body. Can't really fix that. I don't know, it's Skyrim. Skyrim is gonna break things, so things are gonna happen. But regarding Skyrim, it doesn't feel like it's new enough for me right now. Like, it feels like it's still the same world that I had with Temril, the Argonian, the Argonian hunter, the Argonian orphan that I had when I first started the Skyrim series. And that was just an exciting adventure. See, I realized what's different between Kara's playthroughs and other playthroughs compared to Temril's playthrough, compared to the original OG adventure of Temril, the Argonian hunter. With Temril, when I first modded Skyrim, I have beat Skyrim before, and I played Skyrim before on Xbox 360. I just never had all these survival mods that changed the perspective on how I see Skyrim, about the emphasis of survival, the emphasis of having a tent, the emphasis of having body heat, the emphasis of not being drenched in water, having all these elements affect me, and having all these hindrances here and there, not to make the game, complex and mundane, but to make it, in my opinion, interesting, to make it captivating, to make it really immersive, and seeing this world from a different perspective, from a different eye. First of all, seeing it from a little Argonian's eye, that was quite interesting. Second of all, treating myself and gimping myself purposely without having the ability to use shouts or having the ability to use specific things, and being smaller, and that means also being weaker compared to people, compared to other NPCs and everything, and starting off in this brand new world out in the middle of nowhere, hoping to survive and hoping to do well. That was extremely exciting for me, because it opened up Skyrim in a new light that I've never seen it before. It made me kind of forced me into this crazy world and forced me to try to survive in there. And it was exciting because it was a different perspective. It felt like Skyrim, but it was a new version of Skyrim. And as I started doing a playthrough of that, I started adding more and more mods. Some things broke Skyrim, some things made Skyrim better, some things completely changed the systems and improved some things or overhauled some things for the better or worse. But it was still a new experience, a new type of Skyrim. And it was even before I discovered EMBs and how to visually change Skyrim to make it look really pretty and really colorful. That was back in the original Skyrim. That was the OG Skyrim before the Skyrim Special Edition came out. That was what I was actually dealing with, and I was trying to play that. It was fun, it was really exciting, because as the character continued and evolved, so did the playthrough, so did the world of Skyrim. It evolved, it grew, it changed, it was really cool and immersive. But it started with a really solid base of being a survival game, rather than being, a regular Skyrim baseline vanilla RPG game. And while there's nothing wrong with being an RPG game, the survival aspect added to the RPG feel. It made it more difficult, it made it more complex, it made it immersive it actually made me want to survive and keep my character alive and healthy and warm and fed and clothed properly and, you know, using tents and properly sleeping. It was very captivating and I love that. And while Kara's adventures and other playthroughs of Skyrim that I've done that kind of stopped at a certain point because of mod issues or whatever, while they were really fun as well and they were really immersive, they were just, in my opinion, they weren't innovative enough. They weren't changing enough. It was still the same world, right? It was still the same world, the same concept. But it wasn't innovative enough to be different. And even throughout the last episode of Skyrim that I was recording, I realized how much loot I was actually able to recover from that one fort. And my god, at that point it was just so overpowered. I didn't feel challenged at all. I felt like I could just run around the entire world and not have a care in the world. It was extremely easy for me to just acquire all the gold and then use the gold to buy the best possible gear and then be overpowered immediately. At that point, the challenge was gone. The survivability aspect was just non-existent. And while it was kind of same track with Temril's story, at least it was a lot easier this time because I actually kind of knew the tricks and all the way ins and way outs. It wasn't as difficult because I'm already used to that kind of playthrough, kind of playstyle. I feel like if anything, what I would need to do is go back to Skyrim, redo all the mods, just uninstall the mods and reinstall them, add a bunch of new NPCs, new characters, new questlines, new guilds, re-overhaul the graphics, re-overhaul the cities, the towns, the landscapes, the textures, the creatures, right? The weapons as well. The crafting system and the enchanting system as well that would be pretty nice to, you know, re-overhaul. Open up some sort of a side business thing that I could have if I wanted to be a businessman in Skyrim, you know. Enhance and re-immerse Skyrim and make it more complex. That's what I'd need in order to feel fulfilled, really. This is really about me feeling fulfilled within the world of Skyrim, because see, if it's not difficult enough, if it's not a challenge for me, then I can't see myself being immersed in it. Because I can't really seem to care for the character that I'm building, because they're already overpowered as is. I don't have to worry about them. I don't know, I feel like I need to go back and refresh Skyrim. Or what I was thinking also I could do is, since Fallout 4 has gotten a significant amount of mods that could actually get me to overhaul the experience as well, I could go back to Fallout 4, right? Restart Fallout 4, do the same thing that I did with the trade caravan trader that I had when I first started doing a Fallout 4 mod Fallout 4 playthrough, and redo that. Maybe bring back Max, the trade caravan person, and have a trade Doliac that can actually carry my equipment, and go around and trade and barter with people and get into these crazy adventures, crazy mysteries, explore these cool new worlds. Since I never really beat Fallout 4, I actually never beat Fallout 4. I've never played through the story of Fallout 4. I actually got de-immersed from it from doing the main questline during one of the live streams, because if I just go through the motions of the oceans, I keep doing the same thing from point to point to point, I don't feel challenged to it. I don't feel I'm being challenged. I just grab all the overpowered weapons and I just go. I need to turn up the difficulty, not just like baseline difficulty within the game, but turn up the mechanics that I cooperate with, make it more survival-like, make it more immersive, make it more realistic, in order for me to feel fulfilled. I need to work in that. I really do. And I would love to record more of these playthroughs of Skyrim with higher difficulty and higher immersion. Tone down the immersive settings in the settings menu, so to speak. And I would love to do that in Fallout 4 and Skyrim and come back with something better. Because right now what I'm doing right now is not good. It's not good. I don't think it's something that, you know, I could do. It's not the best I could do right now. I feel like I could do better. I feel like I could do a lot better. And I'm sorry that I'm making you sit here through 9 minutes and roughly probably 30 seconds of this. I'm not trying to drag this out at all. I just want to be as honest as possible, and coincidentally it's a little bit under 10 minutes. I guess what I want to do is I want to redo Skyrim, I want to redo Fallout 4, I want to redo the RPG experience that Bethesda gave us. Bethesda gave us some amazing tools with the base game and the modding tools in order to redo the experience of these games that we play, of these games that we mod, these games that we have fun with. And I feel like I need to go back and redo that. I feel like I need to go back and redo the experience and make it more difficult, make it more immersive, and then come back with something even better for y'all. Because the one thing I want to do is keep producing better content over on this channel and improve on the things that I do. I want to make sure that this channel and the content we're doing here is constantly being improved on, constantly getting better at. We're constantly innovating on here, you know, constantly innovating on what we do on the channel. And I want to make sure I bring in something better, because right now what I'm doing is, honestly, in my opinion, is not good enough. And if it's not good enough, I need to come back with something better. I need to come back with something more immersive, something more exciting, something more captivating. Because I want to make sure that y'all are having a good time, and I want to make sure that I'm able to provide the best possible content for y'all. So, it might take a while, it might take maybe a week or two, maybe possibly a month, but I will be back with Skyrim. Or I'll be back with Fallout 4 and we'll do something crazy, we'll do something cool, we'll do something captivating, something new, something innovative, and I'll come back with better content, I promise you that. So please, for the time being, I hope you understand, and I hope you be patient for what's going to be coming in. I'm sorry I have to even put out this video and everything, but I need to let you all know exactly what's going on. I want to make sure I put out the better content, and I'll try my very best. And if you could leave me any kind of feedback about particular mods for Skyrim, particular mods for Fallout 4, please leave them in not description, but comments below. Tweet at me certain mods that you think would be really good for immersion if you have anything to suggest. Other than that, I just ask you all to just please be patient for a little bit while I try to get this figured out, while I try to make better content for you. I thank you so much for watching the video. I'm sorry the video dragged out for so long and it only got me freaking 11 minutes or so. 11 minutes and 37 seconds and counting to get to this point. I am so sorry. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you understand. And I'll see you in next time when we come back with better Skyrim or better Fallout 4. For the time being, I'll see you guys later.